Alright guys, it's that time of the year, planting season. So today guys, we're going to be planting soybeans. So that field right across that we tilled up yesterday, we're going to be planting that field and a couple other fields. But yeah, let's get started with soybean planting season. Alright, let's hop in the 8R370. So we got it on the planter. We're going to start off with soybeans. Looks like it might rain today. Let me check the weather. Real quick. Let's see. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, I guess, but yeah, let's hop in here. To back the planter up, it's a little too long. Yeah, I can't wait for I think it's JMG or JHG modding that's making the planter. But yeah, I hope we get a US-fied more planter, which I mean this is US-fied, but I prefer another planter over there. I hope we get the DB60s in FS25. We didn't get them in 22, but in 19 we did. But yeah, let's get over to the field. Guys, we're just going to pull into the field. Let's pull in. We got our soybean planter. I really love this 1775 NT. It's a speed planter. But yeah, let's get this unfolded. Yeah, this GPS nice. This GPS is on the 8RT. Well, I guess, yeah, it's an 8RT. But I'm used to saying 8T, but here we go. Let me get the GPS set up. Get 2 lines out. There we go. Yeah, let's get the planting season started. Alright, we got the planter on. Let's drop it. There we go. There we are. We're starting to plant. First row of the year. Yeah, guys, for things looking good. Let's see if I got the depth checked out on this. Yeah, everything's looking good, guys. Free depth. Let's dig the seed. Yep, so at the right depth, 3 inches. Alright, guys. But yeah, so I don't know why Giants ever added this, but why are the ridge markers standing up like this? Doesn't make sense. Normally they're folded in, but yeah. There we go. We got the cattle. They all looking good. Yeah, we're planting soybeans right here. So these 2 fields were, well, they were 2 different fields, but I combined them, but I'm still going to make them split up, but the crops are just going to be planted a lot closer, in my honest opinion. Look a lot better. Let's back that up. Yeah. So how's everybody's days going? My day is going really, really good. Let me know down in the comments on how your day is going. Yeah, let's drop the planter. There we go. Yeah, this field's gonna look good when it's done. Well, then when corn's planted all the way over there. Now, if you're wondering what those marks are, those are plow marks. My friend was recording a video and he bought a new plow. He wanted to test out the plow, I guess, so I allowed him to do in one of my fields. But next video, or later on in this video, we might do tillage in this field. Might borrow his land all. Because it's a really nice thing. I could detach it from the planter, this 8RT, but it'd be really hard. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. We are on a goal for about 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So we're currently at 545, and we're trying to make 5,000. Do you think we could do it, guys? I'm pretty sure we can. Just needs a lot of time, and I promise to make more videos, which that's the plan for 2025. I've just been busy with school and all that. But yeah, my plan is to make more videos. But yeah, I'm probably going to put this on a time-lapse, guys, so I'll see you when the time-lapse is over. Alright guys, we are done with this field. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in the disc and we're going to go work up that other field. It's right across from my field. Not this field, that's way too big. But the other field that we're planting corn on. It's right on the side where I combine these two fields just to split them up again. But yeah, let's hop in the disc. I have it on the 9530. Well, no, not 9530. I don't know what I'm talking about. Forget the tractor name so easily. I think it's like the 7J series. But yeah, let's hop in to the disc. Let's see. Yeah, it's a 7930. That was close enough, guys. But yeah, let's go hop in there. Let's go to the other field. So guys, we are done with planting in this field. Time lapse is over. We got all the soybeans planted. But yeah, so we got the planter done. Might have to wash up the 1775 NT after planting season. I thought it was going to be a lot drier, but it was pretty muddy out. I'll plant another field of soybeans. Now this is a smaller field. It's over by my friend's farm actually. But yeah, it's a smaller field of soybeans. Just need a lot of soybeans. Looks like they're doing good this year. I mean, corn would do a lot better, but yeah. I haven't been really growing that much soybeans in my roleplay series, so that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to even it out with the corn. But yeah, this field right here is going to be corn. Yeah, this field I have to drive into this guy's driveway, which I've talked to him before. He's okay with it. But yeah, he has a nice compacted gravel driveway. It sucks to get mud on this, but the reasoning why is because there's no other way. I mean, I could go through the field, but I need to get there quicker. But this is a small little field, guys. Now let's pull in. Let's unfold the planter.
There she goes. We're gonna drive this back to the farm and get her washed off.
There we go.
Let me show you on my radar, quick.
Or unfold the planter.
Corn, beans. Weird. Stat to the top. We're gonna
go. Let's lower the planter. Looks like no things have broke on it yet, which that's good. Turn the planter on. Here we go. I think all we got left is a couple of fields. I've been knocking out these fields pretty fast with soybeans. It's a small little tiny field with soybeans. But yeah, this field right here is going to be corn. But yeah, it's a pretty rocky field. Sort of picked up all the rocks. So looking good. The only thing I'd like about this planter is if it had a fertilizer tank on it, which I know there's a mod out there, not yet for 25, but in 22 there was one that had a fertilizer tank on the back, and that was pretty cool. So guys, this is my friend's farm, Cole. Well, yeah, he's in this roleplay series with us, but he's also a farm sim content creator.
Alright guys,
his name is Cedar Creek Farms.
Washed off.
Yeah.
And
and I forgot to lower the planter. I hate doing that. I always do this, and it makes me mad.
Shed right here. It's very
yeah.
Nice.
I'll lower this down.
I have to buy a silage harvester, but I really can't justify off buying one.
If you're hearing anybody in the background, that would be my friend who's recording. I forgot to mute him. Hey, did you just see that? The ridge markers are going right through the tree. That ain't realistic, but yeah. Yet again, Giants shouldn't add the ridge markers facing up like that. We don't do that in America. Which I don't even think they have these planters in Europe. I'll have to double check that, but back this up, lower it. Yeah, this is a pretty hilly field. Field in front of it's very, very hilly.
Oh, looks like he's finishing up corn.
Yeah, it's very hilly.
Alright, let's get in this thing. We haven't moved her in a while. There we go. That.
You don't clash the planter into the ditch, that'd be bad. But yeah, this is a short field. Probably gonna stay with you for the rest of this. There ain't that much left on it, but of course my GPS decided to take that line instead. I'm okay with it. Yeah. I just can't wait for more US mods to come out. It's kind of a bummer that the mods that were submitted for, well, I guess US mods that were submitted like months ago haven't been tested yet. Or still are in the testing list. And then you see a whole bunch of other mods get released that weren't released that long ago, but yeah. It's really a bummer, but hopefully they come out soon. Can't wait for the Ford trucks. Same with the Chevy Silverado. And we're almost done with this field. Got 2 more laps to go, because that little part right there. Looks like you made a little driveway in this field over there to to get back here. Might take that instead of running into my neighbor's yard. And there's an expensive repair. Slam the planter in a tree and slammed it into another tree. Of course, my planter lifted up right at the last moment, so I have to replant over that. Of course. There we go.
Now, one thing about having a kid,
There we go.
or someone who works on the farm, they can tell you when you're good.
Yeah, this field's almost done.
Yeah, these mirrors are quite a hassle.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna drop her.
Here we go.
The jacks down. Alright, there we go.
Maybe 3 more
Alright, we're
passes.
good to go. We're gonna
Depends
head
on
into
how
town
this field
actually to
works.
semi, yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Open her up.
1.
Cause really no
It's on an
point,
odd angle too for
shutting
this
off the truck
field.
when she's not fully up.
Yeah, it's almost
I'll heat
done.
it up,
Bear with me.
or,
It's almost
so I'll
done.
open her up.
Yeah.
Been kind of sitting for a while.
Yeah, after this, it's probably gonna be the end of the video, guys.
Clear out the
But
farm.
we're almost
Go
done.
ahead and town get some lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, what the
One
heck?
thing is
Oh,
the fuel
Jesus,
runs a
sorry.
lot slower, and the game's
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to
this
turn
truck
fast
looks
fuel
good,
on.
man.
So, yeah. But yeah, we are
Alright,
almost done
shipper.
with the field. It's this little strip,
Here again.
and we are done with the field.
12 gear. She has
Alright, guys, that's probably gonna be all for today. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
There we go.